All right, man. Welcome to Crow 777 Radio Podcast. This is a special episode. I am numbering it 80.5. It's a message to the community. The censorship is coming hard and heavy on the tail of the episode that Jason and I just did, having an adult conversation about terrorism. If you look at the thumbnail to this episode, you will see what many users are being shown by the powers that be, claiming that Crow 777 Radio is unsafe because it may include malware, phishing attempts, or, here it is, disturbing content. I can assure everyone there is no malware, there is no phishing going on. That leaves disturbing content. Not only that, there is no user data held by my site or collected in any way, shape, or form, ever. The only data that's collected is done by places like PayPal. Has nothing to do with me. Not available on my website. Anyhow, you will further notice that on this little image that people are given when they try to hit crow777radio.com, there's a little bitty gray text that says go to site, or a nice big blue button that says go back to safety, because you're in fact looking at the judge, the jury, and the executioner here. This is censorship in the fullest, but it gets worse. It always gets worse. I'm getting endless reports from Australia, Canada, and Great Britain that search engines do not even recognize that crow777radio.com is a website. To put this into context, what this means is, by intent, search engines are ignoring the DNS or domain name server entry, which is no different than you putting in your home address into Google Maps and having Google Maps tell you your home doesn't exist. These things have to be done by intent. So here we are, man. We are harming nobody. We're exercising free speech. We have a community here that chooses to participate in this free speech. We've reached a crossroads here. These search engines and other services online are doing everything they can to stifle what Jason and I are covering here. So I would ask, man, as the community, are you with us? Do you think this has value? Do you think what we are talking about should remain open to the public? If you do, it's time to decentralize. We need people to post web addresses and show titles and links and this type of thing. I will continue to decentralize, but people need to be very aware of what is going on now. They are locking down free speech, lock, stock, and barrel. Whole countries are reporting that they cannot hit my website without seeing annoying little pages like this that will convince many that, in fact, my website is unsafe, when the exact opposite is true. This site was built from the ground up with user security in mind, which is why I collect no data, which is why it is set up the way it is. There is nothing dangerous about my site, and not too long ago, a denial of service attack was run where they messed with my secure socket layer certificate, which is a whole other thing. Anyhow, I thought everyone should know what's going on here, because now is the time to stand up. If you want to support free speech, do your part. Pass this information around. Go around search engines. Make it available to the world. This is unacceptable. I will not accept it. Jason will not accept it. And to top it off, the last episode we put up, we got tons of emails saying it was one of the best episodes we've done, and yet our traffic is diminished to next to nothing. And I think the thumbnail of this episode shows you why. So there it is, man. I hope you'll all stand with me. Cheers.